rained a lot last night. Yesterday was beautiful, today not so much. We're going to be metal detecting a site where we found on the first hunt a Civil War token. On the second hunt I actually didn't make a video, and on the third hunt I found another Civil War token and tons of spoons. But we've hunted this with the V3i and also the MX Sport. Today we're doing it with the Equinox 800 by Minelab. I just got this, so I'm still learning it. But today should be a pretty good hunt. It's really windy. I am limited on time again, so we'll just see what happens. So let's go. Going through the programs, we're going to select field 2. I'm now going to go into noise cancel, and I'm going to run through my noise cancel process with the coil not on the ground, as like I've seen in a lot of videos on YouTube. This is for EMI cancellation. And since I have auto track off, I'm now going to ground balance. Settings, move over to ground balance. And in ground balance, I'm going to hit the accept or reject button and pump it just like I would with any other metal detector. Running in 50 tone. I'm rejecting from -9 to 0, which is all iron on this machine. Recovery delay is set at 4, and my iron bias is set at 0. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty easy machine to learn if you know any of the White's machines, or especially the V3i. It's pretty much a breeze. So let's get detecting. Here's the first signal of the day. It's an 11, or let's just say around a 10. That is 1/4 up the scale on this machine. So I still don't know what it is, but it's right there. Let's see what it is. Somewhere over here, I think I see it. Here's our first find, and it's a fired bullet. Just an old piece of lead, nice and white. Second target of the day is right there. Somewhere around 15 or so. I don't know what that would be. Let's see. It's out of the hole, and it's reading 15. I see it. I don't know what it is though. Here it is. I kind of hit it a little bit with my shovel. It's made out of brass. You can see it there at the elbow part. But has some threads. I can't tell if that would have been something for, you know, like a wheel on a tricycle, or a door handle, or a pull, or something. But that's pretty cool. That's down in there too. Here's a low conductor. It's 14. So it's probably going to be around that bullet. Maybe something low conductor of some kind. It's in there. Another bullet. So I can't remember what the last bullet was. Maybe 11. I don't know. But there's another bullet. All right, I've changed my program to field 1 because it favors the high conductors more than the low conductors. So let's just see how this goes. First target on that one, a little higher one, 20, 23. Right about there. It's pretty deep. I think it's a button. But man, that thing was like, no kidding, like 10 inches deep. It came from the bottom of that hole. It's in the clay and not even in the topsoil. But yeah, there's the shank. So there's a button from pretty far down in there. Target there, 30, 35. That's pretty high on the scale, so I'm gonna assume, I don't know. Let's just dig it. Maybe those real high ones like that are iron. Yeah. It's a piece of iron. It's a square now. So, kind of like on what the V3i does, those real high ones like that end up being a piece of iron. Got a target right here, right on top. Say 25 is what it is. I can see it. It just looks like a button, maybe. Yeah, it's a thick button. Still got some gold gilt on it, actually. Shank's kind of mushed over, but other than that, it looks good. Let me clean it off a little bit. Probably just a flat button on the other side. Yeah, no real decoration on that one. But, still a cool find. Let's keep looking. Target right there comes in at 18. Somewhere right there is a 17. I see it. Looks like a little tiny button. I found quite a few of these little tiny flat buttons out here. Shank's still on it. You can see it there. Target there at 23. Doesn't sound deep. Raise it up so we don't get two signals. 22, 23. Might be something good. It's reading 23 again, somewhere over here. Whatever that is. Doesn't seem to be very round, as you can tell there. It might actually be a cut. Oh, it is a cut coin. That's awesome. That's a cut coin. I think it's a large cent, actually. It could be older than that. But yeah, let me clean that up. This is my very first one of those. Well, this is what I have. It is not real apparent of what type of coin it is. The diameter doesn't appear to be a large cent. If I took 4/4 of that, there's some design on there, but I can't tell what it is. Maybe I'll never know, because I don't know how to clean these effectively. There's something a little bit better right there. Maybe you can tell on the camera, but it's just not real clear to me. But that is definitely like 1/4 of some coin that was cut. That's what that is. That's a pretty awesome find. Man, that machine really grabbed onto that thing. I mean, the rest of them, it's making like a ton of noise. I mean, it drives you nuts. And I've heard people tell me that. And yes, it makes a lot of noise. But it's telling you everything that's in the ground. I know it's reacting with the iron a little better now with the 2 on the iron bias. But I'll have to get that figured out. Now, when I hit that, it was just like night and day difference. So I need to pay less attention to all these little tiny blips and stuff that I've been getting and listen to them great big bangs, I guess is the best way to put it. I mean, it really grabbed onto that. So, take off through here and see if we can find the 3 other pieces of that coin to make one, and we'll be able to tell what it is maybe. But super happy about that. I've never found one of them before. That's getting back in there when they used to cut it. So, it's a pretty old sight. It's right on top or something, but there's 16. It's in here. I might see it actually. It's a spoon. Decorative spoon though. See it there. A little bit revealed. Have some pattern on it. I'll have a little something. I don't know. It's decorative though. Pretty neat find. Target there. It says it's deep. 16 or so. I haven't figured out the depth gauge on that yet. Felt a little crazy to me, but we'll figure it out eventually. There's something right there that's a 16. Is that a button? It's green. Huh. It's very different. Yeah, I'm gonna rub it. Can't tell. Totally blank. The end of it's been rolled over, so obviously somebody has been beating on it. Not sure on that one. Very different. Right on top, 17. So from what I've learned today, that's probably in the copper range. We'll see. There it is, right there. It's a toe tap. Sweet. These are always cool to find. Try to clean it off just a little bit. But it's a toe tap on the front end of a boot, so it lasts a little longer. Pretty cool. Let's keep moving. Real solid 16 right there. Ah, haven't found one of these today. It's a harmonica reed, so that's pretty cool. It's gonna be our last target of the day. My wife just texted and told me she just got landed, so I need to get home. Right about there. Sounds pretty loud. Over here. It's another toe tap. It's kind of cool. So I'll get that cleaned up at the house. Let's try one more before we go. Here's our next one, 19. Last one was a 19 and toe tap. Let's see if we had a shoe store out here and it's another toe tap or something else, maybe copper. Turned into a 20. I think I see it. Hey, we actually found the spoon, the actual bowl. Can't tell if it's like a super old one or not. I mean, definitely an old one, but the way that the base would have came off here onto the stem can tell you a little bit about them. So there's your spoon. I don't know, man, I'm so excited to have this metal detector. Let's just do one more. Not real deep and the numbers are all over the place. It's right there. Yeah, kind of mixed numbers, so it might be junk. It's in here. Hopefully it's not a bullet. It's a button. I can see it. Oh, there it went. Here it's back. Nothing on it. Shank's there. All right, I think that's it. Well, that's the end of our hunt. Found a lot of good stuff today. I enjoyed it today. It's my first time ever using it in the field, you know, digging actual targets that have been there for a long time. And man, success, you know? So it's pretty cool. All right, I really got to get home. I'm running way late, so here I go. As always, thank you very much for watching my videos, and until next time, take care.